So how's everybody doing today? Good? That's wonderful. That is just wonderful. I thought we'd take a little time to check out our EM trade and how it's doing. Um, if you look, this is by the way, I thought this was kind of cool, just to lead things off. And I know this kind of comes off as bragging, so I apologize. But if you go to finance.yahoo.com, okay, I thought this was kind of cool. This is an article that I actually wrote for the street, and it's right on the front cover of Yahoo Finance. So I think that's kind of neat. This trade, I really like this trade too, actually. So just an FYI. So, it's kind of neat to be kind of nationally published, So, what happened to our P&L Greeks? Well, looks like I'm going to have to reopen our P&L Greeks, unfortunately. Not sure where they went, but here we go. So you can see all the trades we've made, right? Analyze duplicate trade. And do you think we're happy we reverse Harvey'd yesterday? So here we are. Including commissions, we're up, 35 bucks. We are sitting pretty, all right? The one thing I guess we shouldn't have done, if we didn't roll down, we'd be up an extra $30, but, I'm not going to sit here and question myself. 36 bucks on a little small 3-lot initial position, not bad, If you consider that our initial margin, and that's including commission, our initial margin was 300 bucks. We're up 10% on our initial margin after commission. If I exclude commission, we're actually doing pretty well. Even on our current margin, we're up 7.5%. Okay? One more question about the reverse Harvey. I didn't understand at what moment we look at profit if we spend money for the reverse Harvey. Usually when we're up about 5%. When I'm up about 5%, I start tightening in that trade. Mark, did that commission calculate include the commissions that would take to unwind the trade? I don't know. It may or may not. Okay? So that is a good question. I would have to ask. All right. You can see here's the Novell trade. It's marking on 37.5 cents. Our other trades are doing well today. Yeah, this is great if VEM's under 42. I'm not going to touch this thing for now. There is no reason. VEM's greater than 42, somebody asked. Well, you tell me if I'm worried about EM being greater than 42 in the near future. No. 42, as time passes, it gets worse and worse, but you'll notice that, every day this position makes money. We're heading into the long weekend, so I'm expecting after tomorrow's employment report to draw down some. I'm certainly expecting that. All right. So I thought it'd be interesting to just kind of quickly talk about what's happening in the market. You can see these futures are way up. This has a head of steam. We are looking at a big head of steam. And so I would not want to be in this market's way. Is what I'm today. All right. Now we may give this all back. This market's been really whippy, really back and forth. But I personally would not want to be getting in the way of this thing. You can see the volatility indexes are really down today. We've been talking about doing different butterflies, and how would, with the flat skew, all right, how would our butterfly that we were looking at, how would our butterflies have done? We were looking at maybe throwing out a butterfly on Monday when the skew was flat. Let's say we did it 1 o'clock. We'll do a real small. We'll do a stock that everybody likes. We'll do this is Option View Systems. Diamond Trust. Here we are. What? Of course. All right, so we'll go net view, back trader, and we can just start yesterday. All right, if we threw something on yesterday with a flat ISM index is good, yeah. There's so much doom and gloom. Like, how bad could things really get? And we were looking at doing a 100. You actually would do the 101 in this case. All right, and with a 20 vol 18 days out, divided by 365 square root times 0.2 times 101. We're going to be $5 apart. Well, here's the problem. We have to do 4. And actually, we have to do, I would do maybe 3. We'll do 4. 24 cents is a little low, but, we still have to, we can only do 4 points because we don't buy options that are under 25 cents. All right. And got a pretty flat delta. And how are we looking today when we trade it? We're losing, but we're actually not in that bad a shape. Obviously a bunch of this is commission, and I think this thing is set to hit bid ask, isn't it? But yeah, the thing about buying that kind of flattish skew is that you're going to do a little better on these big, huge moves. We're up 200 points, and this thing lost $100. All right, that's less than 10% of our kind of margin. Just kind of looking at the vols in general, if we were to pull up SPX, my guess is that October, let's see, by calendar, October, November, that spread is pretty much on top of each other. So, hey, don't forget to check. The spread is kind of sitting on top of each other, so there's not a huge advantage in any of the time spreads. I don't love any of them. SEP still has kind of a flat skew, but that is going to be pretty depressed today. I would certainly keep an eye and back off on this, and maybe not trade much SEP into the employment report on Friday. I wrote a piece in my blog about the weeklies, and one of the things I've kind of figured out is that you actually make more decay on Friday morning to Friday afternoon after a employment report than you do on Thursday. So this is kind of the one exception where maybe you're not in such a rush to unload premium. So on that note, I want to bring up 2 things. One, if you go to our website, you notice we have already raised prices. Okay, we have already raised prices. if you contact us and decide to join our program between now and Friday, okay, we will let you do your training at the old prices. Okay, we didn't give much of a warning. So between now and Friday, if you sign up for Option Pit's Level 2 program, we'll let you do it at the old price. And don't forget to check out Serious Options. I will be doing a presentation for them next Wednesday, kind of about Option Pit and what our approach is. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you soon.